Alrighty, hello, Internet. Wolfman Doom Gaming here. Welcome back to Alan Wake. How's everybody doing so far on this glorious Halloween? Hope everybody's doing alright out there. So, for the video now, whatever it uploads, it's, going to be, unlisted the minute it uploads. That way as I can, keep it in its full entirety. Hey, sir. Yeah, it's like you're just waiting at the bit there. Like, he's live. Go, go, go. So yeah, Alan Wake is going to be, it's published on YouTube. Well, it's not published. It's on YouTube, but it's unlisted. That way is, I can keep it, like I said, in its full entirety. I don't have to do anything to it, but it can't be live to you guys, because if I made it live, it would, I would have to edit it. Like I said earlier, I'd rather just keep it by itself and doing its own thing rather than upload it. It's because there's a lot of music in this game that's copyright. I've already said this. And I'd rather just keep it as a personal record to myself. So now we're good with the terms of it being a stream-only process. I also have it on ultra low latency, which means that the video should be a little more intact with you guys. I should be able to like react a little better. Yeah, it drove me nuts earlier. I was playing and I kept, like...
There was no sensible reason for the power company work lights to be here. It was almost as if they'd been left for someone like me to use.
I kept trying to watch it and it was always off by a couple seconds, and... But now it's... It's basically in real time for me to watch it, so when you guys say anything, I can react to it now. Ooh, it's a lot of guards. Hi there. Because I like being able to interact with you guys in a live time. It's more fun. But you guys, you know, just want to talk to me or something. Now the video is going to be, well, basically live on both ends. So it's no longer going to be a little bit behind. Alright, is there anything else in here? No, it's immediately, there's items right there, which makes sense. They have a rate in eyesight. Yeah, right. What's that up there? Yeah, let's hit just a page, but let's go check it out real quick. Yeah, it's just a page. That's what I thought. It's nice now that it's like basically real time on my end and on your guys' end. Because like when I watch it, I like to be able to like know where I am with you guys. That way, if something happens, I can react to it now properly rather than like I'm not 100% sure what latency really is. I'm a little dumb when it comes to that. All I know is like a high latency is better, I think, when I said when you don't want to really interact with your audience, you just want to play. I think it's like a higher quality, I guess you want to say. But with this, it's not really a lower quality, but it's just it's I don't know.
Hello?
The most stubborn man I've ever met.
Alice? Alice?
Alan, I'm so afraid. It keeps me in the dark. Please help me. I look at you, Alan, and it's not you. It's something else. Looking out from behind your eyes.
Alice, I'm here.
I'm so alone here. It's all gonna go to hell. You need to be careful. Cooperate.
The connection had been terrible, but that wasn't the only thing that hadn't been right with the call. She sounded wrong somehow, but she had called me.
Yeah, but well, this is a trap here. I know it is. There's items in here. I know there are, but the question is it worth? It's not really a trap, but like I know there's guys that we have on the outside now, and they're gonna want to rock my socks off, so to speak. The first time I went in there, I got everything I left, and I panicked so much that basically everything I got in there was all for naught. Oh, okay, I mean, okay. The flare was kind of a waste, but they were gonna gang up on me and probably hit me, and I don't like being hit.
I could see a railway bridge up ahead, and a warehouse of some sort on the opposite shore. I hoped I could find a car from there.
But yeah, I mean, if you guys can't see now, well, I mean, I probably shouldn't put it that way, but you can probably see why this is one of my favorite games. This game is very weird and it's very interesting. There's just so much about it. It's just really off. Like I said, this is where I really learned what I liked in a horror game. You know, games like
That was pursuing me was growing stronger, and it was taking over everything in its path.
games like Silent Hill and stuff weren't really my thing. Yeah. Yeesh. Inanimate objects. Ow. And I'm dead. Random things killed me.
On the opposite shore.
Yeah,
I
shit.
hoped I could find a car from there.
Oh, shit. Whew. That was close. I almost jumped off the ledge.
The darkness that was pursuing me was growing stronger, and it was taking over everything in its path.
No, I can't back up. Alright. Think that was everything. Nope, something else. That's a barrel. Yeah. Ow. Alright.
As a teenager, just starting to get interested in writing, Stephen King had been a source of inspiration to me. I thought about all the inanimate objects that had come to life in his books. No one is safe in a good horror story. Certainly not the protagonist. That's what makes them fun. This was anything but. The darkness could possess anything, and it was getting closer.
Alright, this train yard is a bit of a pain in the boot. There's a lot of guys in here. You may notice there's these gas tanks around. They will be fairly useful for you know, not dying. Got a better flashlight too, so that'll dispel the darkness a little faster. I press the button, I think it'll probably... Alright, now I'm pretty good. It's all the shotgun on me, which is nice. Thought I heard something. Sometimes there might be an enemy just kind of like loitering around sometimes. It doesn't happen often, but it does happen. Just look around real quick, make sure I didn't miss anything. Let me up. I almost climbed up there. Oh. I can do that on my own time. I hope everybody's having a good Halloween out there. Hopefully things are nice and spoopy for you. Hopefully. That's why I'm here doing this stream. Trying to offer you guys a little bit of nice little Halloween. It's Alan Wake isn't really a scary game, but for the first time seeing it, it is a bit of like, it's a mystery. If you don't know what's going to happen, you're like, oh, like, what are these guys? What's going on? Why is the darkness ever controlling everything? Yeah, it's like, I think it's what lures you in. It reminds me of like a good like Stephen King adaptation. It has that same kind of feeling to it. Inlet, you can hurt them. Yeah, that's I've been playing the whole game. Yeah, alright. As you can see, they are loading me up with plenty of items. Alright. So this is where the boss fight is going to happen. Right here. And like I said before, it's going to be with a thing that you wouldn't expect to be a boss. But that's what makes this game so weird. Sorry. Getting some more caffeine in me. Who needs sleep? I need to sleep. It's overrated. And there's the boss. A frickin' tractor. That was easy. Ow, stop. Try to sneak up on me. Where are you? I'll learn you. Don't mess with me. Alright, now that we got that boss battle pretty easily, which I have died again. I've died a bunch of times that boss battle. Because like the first time doing it, you're not sure what to do, and it's a very confusing battle, and it's just the tractor is being controlled by the darkness, and that's all it is. This is a matter of dispelling the darkness around it. You use the flares, obviously, you use your flashlight, and you know, you just shine your little light on it. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. I can make it there on foot.
I had never been this glad to see the sunrise. I had a couple of hours to get to the coal mine. The coal mine wasn't far now.
Yes, I do. They're Papa Smurf. But I'm not from West Virginia, though.
Today, I would meet the kidnapper, and he would give me Alice. I wouldn't give him any other choice. A drowning man will clutch at a straw.
Why do you ask? Like a random question is kind of out of nowhere. I never made it private that I live in West Virginia. Where I live in West Virginia, yeah, I mean, well, that's a random mystery. It's kind of, I don't want people knocking on my door, but yeah, I mean, I know I had a problem with random questions. It's just,
Little by little, without realizing
yep,
it,
we're
I came to
talking.
believe that the story in the manuscript was coming true. The current of its narrative had taken me deeper and deeper into dark waters. Alice had been taken from me. Barry was probably in jail. I was a fugitive from
I got it.
The whole world taken over by the dark presence was trying to destroy me. It all felt real.
Oh, you're fine.
It matched a textbook case of insanity.
No, it's just not what I expected. Also, it's like, do you live in West Virginia? And it's like, yeah. No, you're perfectly fine. It's just not what I expected. It just kind of came out of nowhere, and it just caught me off guard. I had to think for a second. But hey, you're perfectly fine. I mean, it's all good. It's like one of those things with being a streamer or being on YouTube, eventually people are going to know everything about you. Especially if you're popular, they're going to know where you live, your last name, how much money you make, all that stuff. So, I mean, I'm not there yet, but eventually I think I'll be the next, well, I'm probably overselling myself, but I hope I'll be the next big thing, but, Alright, I'm gonna trade this truck out, because this thing's gonna explode on me. I think they do actually break. I don't know if they just break down or what. It's like a car from, the old, was it PS1, I think, driver. But yeah, I mean, that's why I like doing this, because like, you're putting yourself out there for the world, and you put your personality out there, you put who you are out there, and if people are interested in you, they're gonna want to know more about you. And being a streamer or being someone who records videos, you have to be prepared for that, and I've always been prepared for that.
I was early. I was supposed to meet the kidnapper at noon in the main building. The coal mine was quiet. It was a museum now.
So it's all good. In 1970, a volcano erupted below Cauldron Lake, which my brain's like crashing me. While relatively minor, caused most of the deep mining tunnels to collapse or flood. 32 miners lost their lives in the calamity again, and all mines below Bright Falls came to a final stop. Now, many remaining buildings are protected as historical landmarks. Yes, I threw a Breath of the Wild joke in there because I could. Caution!
I didn't want to go outside. Cops had to be looking for me. The noon sun turned the place into a sauna. The day dragged on. Different scenarios ran through my mind. Ways of how I'd torture the kidnapper to get Alice back. Or the different horrible things he could have done to her. I imagined her dead. I had no way of knowing she was still alive. It was killing me. I was running on blind hope. It was all a waste of time. The bastard never showed up.
Where the hell are you?
Change of plans. You know where Mirror Peak is? It's a big mountain north of where you are. You follow the path from the mine, you can't miss it. There's a lookout point there. I'll be waiting.
I'm through being jerked around by
You
you.
want to see your wife alive? Because if you do, you better watch what you say to me. Do we understand each other?
I want to talk to Alice.
Yeah, and I want the manuscript. Don't keep me waiting, Wake.
Hello? Hello? Ah! I'm gonna kill him.
I don't think
I had to get to Mirror Peak.
I don't think cell phones ever had a I'm sorry. A busy signal like that.
Closer than ever before.
I'm pretty sure when you ended a call on the cell phone, even back in the day, it just ended the call, and that's more of a busy signal. That burp, burp, burp. When you try and call somebody, at least back in the day on rotary phones, when you went to dial a number, if it was busy, it would give that burp, burp, burp to know the call was the number was already in session with somebody else, and you couldn't get through. That is not a. And even when you ended a call, like it usually would just go dead. You had to stand on the phone for a while for it to go. Make that horrible sound. Where the hell am I going? On the plus side, I keep all my stuff from the last chapter, which is nice. I don't have any kids. I am single. I work my life away, and I haven't been married, no girlfriend, no nothing. What about you? I know right now with Halloween happening, there's a lot of things going on with all that. I'm single too, no kids. It happens, you know. Yeah, at this point, I'm kind of giving up ever even finding anybody. Maybe it happens, cool, but you know, to a certain point in your life, and no one's interested in you, it's kind of like, okay, maybe it's never gonna happen. Whatever. I mean, love is never a guarantee, but it's also never not a guarantee, you know. Not to get a little philosophical. I mean, you may find someone you least expect it. You may never meet someone. It's just the way it works. It's the way the world is. It's the way life is. Nothing's ever guaranteed. Never guaranteed to have a good job, to have the life you want, to have the job you want. Happiness and all that. Nothing's guaranteed. That's just life. Nice. That's why I like doing YouTube so much. At least it gives me some kind of fulfillment in my life. I feel like I'm doing something worthwhile. And trust me, I would have thought by now, you know, some girl would have been interested in me. Somebody somewhere would have been like, oh, hey, you know, he's not horrible. He's not great, but he's not horrible. Never be too old for love. Oh yeah, 'cause that's what I was saying. Like you never know. You never don't know it's gonna happen. Love is one of those things. Like anything in life, you never know. And at the same time, you could have met your love of your life and never known it. You could find the love of your life when you're in your 70s. You know, you're walking down the street and you meet some random person. You just click right then and there. I mean, there's a minecart in there going crazy. Alright. Yeah, there's still another one. There we go. Minecart dead. Uncle Jimmy. Yeah, the sad part is I actually have an Uncle Jimmy. It's not my immediate uncle, but it's on my my stepdad's side.
What the hell?
All right. Yeah, I know.
The only way to reach the hillside ahead was to go through the building. I had to find a way to avoid electrocution.
Now go all the way up through here. There's a building that controls the power. GTA! Yeah, ha ha ha, take that! Mario! Ah, ha, ha. That really is satisfying, by the way. The whole game, you're always like kind of at odds with those guys, and now it's nice to have a vehicle to just run them over with. That makes you feel empowered. So I was saying, this game is really good. There's a lot of good elements to it. It's a lot of fun. It's just a neat game. I'm glad I bought it. Total random. I bought it years ago, but I mean, I've been playing it almost every year since I bought it. Right? Oops. Alright, everything's dark now. Nope, wrong button. Back in. Drive, drive, drive. Oh, God. Oh, that's not good. And I'm dead. Zeesh. That went bad in like 2 seconds. The game's just like, oh, you think you're the upper hand, huh? We'll show you. Alright. Go, man, go! Yeesh. Got hung up there for a second. Creek. Hello, any horrible monstrosities we into darkness for me? I bet there is. I don't need batteries. Here's Johnny. Was that actually an explodable can? I don't know. I don't know what that was about. It's really, it kind of exploded like, I don't know. Whatever. It worked. I'm not gonna question it. Just want to see something real quick. Ah, maybe we lost a sub. Somebody desub to us. We're back to 73. No! It happens. Again, I've gotten this far. I've gotten up to 70. I never thought we'd even get this far. As if for too, a lot of people who unsub a lot of times are just like accounts that were made. I had a lot of people who sub, but I've never actually seen them ever show up. Like, period. And I always theorized a lot of the accounts that had subbed to me were just like just subbing accounts, or they were just fake accounts, or someone actually did say, yeah, this guy sucks, and had enough, which is whatever. I'm not gonna lose sleep over it. Ow. Yeah, it's the one thing about doing anything, doing YouTube, doing Twitch, is you're gonna have people who are going to unsub for you, and you're never gonna know why. Just don't beat yourself up over it, because it's, you know, where am I going, by the way? A lot of times, it's not nothing you did. People are just fickle sometimes. And some other times, it's a dummy account that got flagged for deletion. Or, like I said, you just did something that pissed them off, and they're just like, oh, whatever, I'm out of here. And, you know, if that's the case, then whatever. No, ladder. Okay, I was kind of blending in with everything. Like I knew I had to go up, I just didn't see how to go up. I'm not sure what the red chair is about. Because it illuminates. I always wonder what these chairs are supposed to be. They're very weird, because they're illuminated and they stick out. But the chair has its own light source. It's very, very odd. Manuscript. Yeah, that was tremendous. Do we need anything? We've been doing pretty good so far.
There was no way the flashbang grenades were standard power company equipment.
Burn the darkness away. By the way, this is all the same chapter from when we started at the trailer park. It's still the same exact chapter we've been going through. In case you were wondering. Which is good. I mean, it's a long game. Yeah. In case you were wondering. It's like, yeah, it's still the same chapter. They're behind me, right? No, it's just in front of me. Always want to check behind you. You never know when something's going to try and sneak up. See ya. Come here. I like taunting a game, especially when you know you get the upper hand and you know like nothing is gonna bother you. You're just like, okay, you want to play rough? Okay, let's play rough. Yes, that was a Scarface reference, in case you're wondering. But now everybody's made that reference somewhere. And the flashbangs are nice. And the flashbangs are the most useful thing. They just take them out. Well, that and then the flare gun does the same thing. It just kind of wipes them off the face of the earth. Obviously, you don't want to use them too much when you won't have them at all. The flares are good for obviously keeping them at bay and just, you know, buying you some time or just to wear them down while you're trying to do other things.
I had no real plan. I was going to give the kidnapper all the manuscript pages I had for Alice. If that wasn't enough, I'd hold him at gunpoint and make him talk.
Alright, we got a shotgun now, no longer just a 2-barrel shotgun. This one I can think it hold. Well, obviously it can hold 30 rounds, well, 30 shots. The gun I had before was your basic, like, elephant gun, just 2 rounds, nothing crazy. Like I said, this one is The kind you cock, the kind you see in like most movies. On the farmhouse over there. Let's go check it out. Put a flashbang on just in case. Yeah, look at those skills. Got some skills to pay the bills, you know what I mean? Nice. Alright. The revolver back on. Yep. No, that was it. Yep, I just wasted two of them. Oh well. They're dead. That was close. I almost died. Almost. There. Fill everything. There we go. Alright, off we go. It's fine.
The dark presence was moving ahead of me in the same direction I was going. A cold feeling settled itself in the pit of my stomach. Was it going for Alice?
Obviously now we're in the old mining town. Game's still trying to kill me now. It's fine.
place was dead. A ghost town. Had been for decades, maybe a century.
Yeah, but dark presence is everywhere though, so it's taking over everything and trying to kill me with it. Oh shit. I didn't know I was supposed to jump. But we didn't die, that's the plus side. I didn't know there was a jump there. Wasn't really paying attention either. I was just kind of like, I'm just kind of working my way through. Alright, let's try this again. Not without dying. Well, without getting hurt majorly. Didn't actually die. Came close though. If it felt a little more differently, that would have killed me. I would have started over. Obviously, that's how death works in the game. Ooh, I ain't reading that. I don't mind reading things, but things like that are way too long. It's just kind of like... It just bores me. This is too much reading. Don't even need them. Got batteries for days. Okay, that was fun. And we're walking, and we're walking. Here's some trains. I go through here. No. Don't want to go that way. Where am I? Oh. You're going around. The caboose is on the loose. No, it's not caboose. Well, I think it's the caboose. I thought the caboose was actually at the end of the train, not the start of the train. Oops. Get those flashbangs off my waist. I'm all got one left. Alright. In we go. I had a flare gun on me. I forgot about that. Probably came in handy fighting a lot of things.
Anything outside of riding is a struggle. I feel ill. I managed to make my way downstairs. There's a shoebox filled with books and papers by Thomas Zane. It's very hard to focus, but I managed to read some of it. He's a poet, and a good one. He writes of muses and creators summoning fabulous things from a magic lake, using his powers to shape the world of a realm of gods and dreams and demons, dark things that wait for a chance to slip through, wearing the flesh of men as disguise. Zane writes about himself, his girlfriend being taken over by a dark presence, about growing scared of the lake. Zane believes it's a mirror to the gaping void of darkness above, where some Lovecraftian presence lurks. I crawl back upstairs. I'll borrow these things for my story. They ring true. They fit.
I don't know. Should I stick with the shotgun, the pump action shotgun, or try to go with the hunting rifle? The hunting rifle is stronger, but will I find more ammo for it? Eh. They put it there, obviously they want me to take it. That's might be my, my theory on that. That's fine. Probably as soon as this chapter ends, which will might be within another hour. I really don't know how long I am. I forgot how close I am to the end. I think it goes for a while more. I'll probably take one more break, I'll have dinner, and then I'll come back on and play for a good while.
The
Hopefully.
kidnapper had sent me a text. The message was full of spelling errors and insults. It was telling me to hurry up.
I was like hungry later doing the stream and be like, I gotta go, I gotta get some food, or I just do it now. You know, well, not now, but as soon as this chapter ends. Like I said, it could be another hour, it could be another 15 minutes. I don't remember exactly. Yeah, I think we're a good while away. I gotta get to, we work our way down to the lake to, was it Mirror Peak, I think?
Birds.
And then we awaken in the, well, somewhere else. Oh, shit. And there I go. It's as simple as how to die in this game. Make one wrong step and down you go. And that's all that was. It was one wrong step.
Birds.
Birds. Okay, yeah, I think we're almost done. To get through here, it's a little bit further. And then the chapter will end. So we got another, I don't know, maybe half an hour. This mine isn't big, but it's, as you can see, it's confusing where to go. And there's this part at the end where I gotta line up, or getting turned around. I gotta line up these stepping things to climb out. Move my knee real quick. Ow, 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 ow. Oh, jeez. Now, before we go any further, I want to say I would like to beat this game before we start Breath of the Wild, because I know we're almost in November, and I said I play Breath of the Wild come November. I would like to beat this game first before we play that. So. Yep, not going that way. I have forgotten though, I said I play Breath of the Wild, and then obviously you're gonna play Assassin's Creed 2 after Breath of the Wild, and then hey there, Shadows. Young wolf. Man, I ain't young. I'm an old man. At least by today's standards, I'm an old man. How you doing? Yeah, I got your message this morning about whether off or whether working, and I said I'm off today, and that was the last I heard from you.
I'd have to make my way up this mine shaft in order to go on. Maybe the machinery could help me with that.
Oh, boy. I don't know how I'm tired. I've had more than enough energy drinks to have a heart attack. I haven't had that many, I'm just joking. I've had more than the recommended daily amount. No much. Got Borderlands. It was the only copy we could find where a map for the Switch. Yeah. I never got into Borderlands. I played it for a while, but I wasn't really anything amazing. And I was like, ooh, this is the best game of all times. Of course, I'm just weird when it comes to games, too. We should get for the Switch. We can play together. Yeah, maybe. Not now. I'm a little poor right now. Went to Walmart earlier to get some food for today. Bought a couple frozen pizzas and 2 bags of chips and energy drinks. And I don't have much muns left. Alright, did I knock that one down? I need that one to raise it up higher. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Yes, no, yep, nope, yep, yeah. Alright, hippity hop across. Alright, we are just about done with this chapter. I'm gonna go for a little bit, get some dinner in me. I'll be back on later to play some more. Like I said, I just don't want to get hungry in the middle of doing the next stream. And I got the Legend Collection, the pre-sequel, the preschool. Yeah, preschool. Preschool. What's up? Up is probably death. I love death. Yeah, flares. Flares are most useful. What is the other? What do you mean? I've been playing this. I was doing the, I'm doing, Breath of the Wild next after I'm done with this, and then, I was going to do Assassin's Creed 2 after that. And before I started doing this, I was doing the Hyrule Warriors demo. You sent me... You sent me, you were going to... I'm just gonna have... I got some bologna in the fridge is all I'm gonna do. I'm literally just gonna stop streaming for a little bit, get a bologna sandwich in me, and I'll be back on. I just want to eat, so I don't get hungry in the middle of doing the next stream, and I get caught up, and like, oh, gotta go, I'm hungry. Today's nothing special, it's just another day. It's fine, don't worry about it. Actually, yeah. It's a flare, son. Oh, straight out of how I'm tired. Okay. If you want to... I'm playing Borderlands for today. Well, after I have dinner, I'm gonna go and stream this some more. I plan on playing this into the night, as I was gonna do. And it's Halloween, we gotta do spooky games. Alright, ride's over. That'll be $14.95. I see you over there. What are you guys doing over there on the edge? On the edge of the ledge. And I would join you in Borderlands, but I'm too poor to even afford it. Yeah, I gotta think about the rest of the week too. I still gotta buy food until Thursday. And I could pay it again.
Shit.
Alright. I thought I was that far away from the ending. I guess I actually was wrong. I think we're close though. I think we're like almost there. And just give me ammo to kind of finish things off. Run, Alan, run! Yeah. Almost back to where everything started. Don't rush me. You piece of crap. You think you are a freaking football player? Yeesh, I got 9 shots at the flare again. I haven't used them. It's a lot to have. I guess I used to using the handgun, the flashlight. I don't really need much else, and it's nice to know they're there in case things get dicey, and I can pull out, you know, like my ace in the hole kind of thing, and just kind of blow them all away. That's when it's good. It's there because it's useful. Yeah, that's. Wherever I think I am? Yep, wherever I think I am. This is where I'll need the flare gun. As well as the hunting rifle. Place isn't hard, but it's compact. Tom, I miss you. That's referring to Thomas Zane. I forgot who CN is. Because even the lady is Barbara Jagger. So then who is CW? Oh, Cynthia Weaver? Isn't that the lamp lady? I don't remember. What is she barking at? Alright, where am I going? Over here. Got a shotgun ammo for a shotgun I don't have. More flares. Obviously, again, you can see they're stocking me up more than I am stocked up. They are like, hey, by the way, something's gonna happen. That's right, I remember now what's gonna happen. There we go. Now, see, it's good I saved all those flares. Or the flare for the flare gun, because I had 9 shots, still have 5 left. Because in the game, it's like kind of diverts your expectation, make you think it's gonna be up here, when it drops you in and it surrounds you, and you're just like, you're kind of taken by surprise, and most people probably panic and start just, you know, your best option probably would be to try and get the hell out of there. And I wonder, like,
See Cauldron Lake. I thought I could make make out the spot where the island and the cabin had been. There was a light near it. It had to be a boat.
Yeah, I wonder how our players handled all that with less supplies.
I was close now. I had to get there fast. I dreaded what I would find.
Wait! Are you? Wait! Hey, I'm here! I'm coming! No! Get away! Sorry. Please, wait! The boss didn't know who he was messing with. I didn't know. I swear, I didn't know. We don't have his wife. We don't know where she is. She's probably around. We just said we had her to make him play ball. You see? To get him writing for us. Please. Please. Oh. I'm sorry. Please don't.
Alright, here's the end of chapter 3. Alright, so I'm gonna take a little break. Get your dinner in me. Yeah, I'll be back on shortly after. I just want to get something to eat, so like I said, I'm not in the middle of doing the next stream and get hungry and want to go at an odd time. Because hunger is oddly distracting. When you're hungry, it kind of like, at least for me, all I pay attention to is being hungry and nothing else, so. Well, hope you guys are enjoying this so far. Like I said, this is a neat game. I really like it. It's one of my favorite games. I'm glad I bought it. I'm glad I took a chance on it. It's one of the games that, like, I've made a lot of random choices of games that looked good and weren't. But this is one game that definitely I'm glad I bought, and I knew nothing about it when I bought it. I saw the pictures, I saw the about, and I was kind of like, yeah, sure. You know, I think it wasn't that expensive. It was like $40, I think, at the time, so it wasn't even that much money. It wasn't a huge risk if it sucked. Alright, let's go ahead and skip this.
Previously on Alan Wake, I'm hunted by the law.
Sheriff, Wake's running. I'm giving chase.
Are you seriously telling me that Ryder just took out my deputies?
A thriller I supposedly wrote is coming true. The genre of the story seems to be shifting. It's turning into a horror story. I was told that Alice had been kidnapped, but that was a lie.
We don't have his wife. We don't know where she is.
Her purported kidnapper was eaten up by the dark presence before it attacked me.
Alan, shh, baby. It was just a nightmare.
Alice. There you go, Alan. Hartman, I fell.
I had to give you a sedative. Don't fight it. You went through another rough period.
What?
Right now, it's very important that you stay calm. want you to have another episode. You're a patient at my clinic. Have been for a while now. The shock of your wife's death triggered a mental illness.
No, you're lying.
You're suffering from various symptoms of undifferentiated schizophrenia.
It's okay, Alan. Just let go.
I felt groggy. Whatever Hartman had bumped in me was making me numb. I felt like this was happening to someone else. Someone I was watching on television. I couldn't think. Couldn't focus.
Alright, like I said, I'm gonna end this here. I'm gonna go and take a little break, get some food in me. And I'll be back on in a bit. Not that long. Maybe half an hour to an hour. Then we'll play into Halloween night. I know this isn't the scariest game in the world. I know there's much more horrifying games. I was like, Silent Hill would have been a much better choice, but I'm horrible at Silent Hill because Silent Hill is really a much more intense survival horror, and I'm not good at like honest to goodness survival horrors because I want to kill everything on the screen. And at least with Alan Wake, it gives you the choice to brutalize everything and still have enough left to keep going. Where like Resident Evil and Silent Hill, you're not supposed to kill everything, you're supposed to survive around it. And I said before, I was born and raised in the day where you have to kill everything on the screen to progress, and Alan Wake seems to follow still that feeling of like you need to kill everything in order to move on. I think that's why I've gotten so good at it and have gotten used to it, because it's more of what I'm used to. More of what I grew up with. I don't know. I'm just making theories here. Alright, I'll see you guys in a little bit. This won't be gone that long. We'll be gone like 3 hours. Maybe half an hour to an hour at the most. I'll be back on between, 6 and 6:30. And we can play into the night. Hopefully we can, I doubt we can beat the game tonight, but I would like to at least try, but no guarantees. But I think we're actually making pretty good progress. We're already, I think, at like the halfway point. How many chapters are there? The chapters are pretty long, too. Now let's quit the main menu real quick. Okay, so there's 2 more chapters after. So we're on chapter 5. We're on chapter 4 now. For episode 4, The Truth. And there's episode 5, The Clicker, and episode 6, Departure. So, as the progress we're making, we might be able to beat it, as long as I can stay awake and stay focused. That's the hard part. All right, I'm gonna get out of here then. I will see you guys in a bit. Have a good one. Have a good Halloween if you're going out trick or treating, wherever you're doing. Obviously, stay safe out there. Be careful with the candy, obviously, because coronavirus is still out there. That's why trick-or-treating is a little silly to me, because, like, people are comparing it, trick-or-treating, to, like, getting fast food. But, yeah, but a fast food establishment is cleaner than some random person's candy they're handing out. Like, personally, if I had kids, I'd be like, no, like, I'll buy you candy so you could get sick, but you're not going trick-or-treating, because at least I know the candy I get from the store is going to be cleaner than some random person's candy I don't trust. But I'm not a parent, so doesn't even matter. Alright. I'll see you guys later on. Have a good one.